Hey guys, Tom from Audio Deal here, and I'm going to talk to you just now about using presets via synths. So we have synths such as Massive, Serum, Omnisphere, all sorts of synths where you can open up, you can load the preset and you can get straight into working on that sound. For some people this is an issue. You haven't designed that sound, you haven't spent any time making it, it might not even fit the song. So let's figure out whether using presets is good or bad. From the very start, if you're making a song, you want it to be by yourself. And so using someone else's preset, especially if it's just a generic big room house preset pack that you're looking through, your sound's not going to be original. And so this is why maybe using presets exclusively is a very bad idea. If you're using a Martin Garrix preset pack, you're going to sound exactly like him and probably be more bound to his limits than even he is. If you use a mixture of artists, you might be more free, but still you're only using sounds that have already been heard and are popular enough to be made into presets. Making your own presets, maybe that's the way to go, because you spend a lot of time, you create your own sound, and you get to understand sound design so much better by making your own presets. So is that something that should always be done? The way I see it, I often flick through presets because sometimes the right sound might just be there. Someone might have already created that sound that you're looking for, and perhaps that's all you need to go. Bass House from Underground UK, that donk bass, you've got fairly generic presets on very simple synthesizers that can replicate that. If that's all you need, just load it in. You might be able to add some effects, you might be able to tweak it to fit your song. But sometimes if you're trying to mold yourself into a genre, that's fine. The rest of the sound design will make it your own. Other sounds such as dubstep can be way too complex for the beginner to use or to create their own sounds with. Why not use presets? Everyone's using those presets, but if you're creative enough to come up with an inspiring drop, something powerful using the presets that are already made, you've already got the sound design and talent to create music from sounds. One of the big issues I have with presets is your people banning them or people criticizing them are criticizing every other musician. A guitarist picks up his guitar and okay, with different amplifiers guitars will sound different, but generally a guitar will sound the same as the next guitar. Someone has created that guitar, someone originally built the first guitar and made that sound, and now everyone's stealing that sound off them. The piano, Mozart's piano, Beethoven's piano, whatever, they're all the same preset. And so sometimes it's about the music you make with the presets and not the sound itself. When you're composing for a symphonic orchestra, you might not be picking some of Martin Garrix's woodblock sounds, but you're still picking that same violin sound you can expect from every violin ever made. You might layer on violins with violas, maybe layering two different sounds, but you're still essentially just layering two presets. And so just because you're limited to a small amount of sounds, whether it's a preset pack, whether it's a synthesizer with not many controls, you can make extremely good music with it. And so the biggest thing to worry about is not presets or samples or anything else people criticize you for. It's about the songwriting.